Have you ever wondered what happened to Mr. Wickles after Mystery Inc. unmasked him as the Black Knight? What were the charges for his crimes? What would the sentencing be if found guilty? Would he ever walk the streets again as a free man? Stick around to the end of this video to find out. Hey, what's up everybody? Justin here from the Nombros Pod. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, smash the like, and be sure to turn on your daily notifications so you don't miss any of our daily content. Let's get into it. Today we are looking at Scooby-Doo Where Are You Season 1 Episode 1, What a Night for a Night. Our deep dive is going to walk us through the episode and ultimately lead us to uncovering what would the legal consequences be for Mr. Winkles after Mystery Inc. helped bring him to justice. We'll be breaking down each crime he had committed and the presumed and accurate sentencing he would face with the evidence uncovered by Mystery Inc. Let's get into it. The moon hung low and heavy over the silent road as Shaggy and Scooby-Doo shuffled home from the movies, their minds more on snacks than suspense. But the night had other plans. In the tall grass sat an abandoned pickup truck, and slumped in the driver's seat was a haunting sight, a silent, empty suit of Black Knight armor. Mystery Inc. delivered the cold iron suit to the local museum, only to be met by the jittery curator, Mr. Wickles. He spun a chilling yarn about a lunar curse, claiming the armor came to life whenever the moon was full. But behind his nervous eyes lay a darker truth. Mr. Wickles wasn't just a curator, he was a criminal mastermind operating an ambitious art forgery ring right under the museum's roof. To protect his empire, Wickles had already committed his first major crime, the kidnapping and false imprisonment of the brilliant Professor Hyde-White. The professor had discovered that the museum's masterpieces were being replaced with fakes, and Wickles had snatched him to keep him silent, stashing him away like a forgotten relic. Driven by Velma's logic and Scooby's accidental discovery of the professor's glasses, the teens returned to the museum after hours. There they were met by the legend itself. The Black Knight clanked through the halls, a metal phantom intended to terrify and drive away intruders. A clear act of assault and harassment intended to keep his illicit business hidden. As the gang fled through the shadows, they stumbled upon Wickles' secret workshop hidden behind a heavy sarcophagus. Here stood the evidence of his grand larceny and fraud, rows of original paintings destined for the black market, sitting next to near-perfect forgeries he intended to leave in their place. In a final chaotic pursuit, Shaggy and Scooby ended up in a vintage biplane, flying it through the museum corridors until they crashed directly into the metal menace. As the dust settled, Fred pulled off the helmet to reveal the trembling face of Mr. Wickles. With the professor rescued from his makeshift prison and the ghost in handcuffs, the mystery of the Black Knight was laid to rest. Mr. Wickles' reign of theft, kidnapping, and deception had come to an end, marking the very first victory for the meddling kids of Mystery Inc. Now before we dive into the villain's verdict, I would love to take the time to highlight the game Scooby-Doo Phantom of the Night, released on PC in the year 2000. Obviously the visual of the main baddie in that game is a reference to this episode, and I'm telling you, if you've never played that game, you need to find a way to play it. I highly recommend it. A lot of fun. The mystery changes every single time you play it, and you can obviously adjust the difficulty level. Scooby-Doo Phantom of the Night, check it out. Now with that being said, let's get to the villain's verdict. Charge 1. Kidnapping and false imprisonment. Wickles abducted Professor Hyde-White and held him captive, bound and gagged inside a Native American effigy to prevent him from identifying the forged art. Under California Penal Code 208, kidnapping is a serious felony punishable by 3, 5, or 8 years in state prison. Since the professor was held to facilitate other felonies like fraud and theft, this could be viewed as an even more serious aggravated kidnapping. Charge 2. Art forgery and fraud. Wickles ran a sophisticated scheme to create near-perfect replicas of museum masterpieces, switching the originals for fakes. Forgery is often treated as a wobbler in California, but on this scale, multiple high-value museum pieces, it would be a felony. This carries a sentence of 16 months to 3 years per count, plus heavy fines. Charge 3. Grand larceny, art theft. Wickles stole original paintings from the museum he was entrusted to protect in order to sell them on the black market. Under California Penal Code 487, grand theft is a felony when the value exceeds $950. For stealing major artwork, Wickles would face up to 3 years in state prison. If the total value stolen was high, over $200,000, sentencing enhancements could add another 1 to 4 years. Charge 4, assault and harassment, stalking and scaring. Dressed as the Black Knight, Wickles actively chased the gang through the museum with the intent to terrify or physically harm them. While less severe than kidnapping, this could lead to charges of assault or criminal harassment, often resulting in 6 months to 1 year in county jail. Now, many Scooby-Doo fans and creators to this day do believe the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You series took place in California, specifically Southern California, so unless an episode is said to take place somewhere else or visibly appears to be somewhere else, like an island or something, we will be basing their sentences off of California state law. So I am not sitting here saying I know they are in California for a fact, I'm just sitting here saying that's what we will be basing their sentences off of. If anyone has any exact information on that, please comment below. And now what we all been waiting for, the villain's verdict. If charged for each crime consecutively, some legal analysts estimate Mr. Wickles would face approximately 35 years in prison. 35 years is a hell of a prison sentence. What do you guys think? Was the risk worth it? Do you think Mr. Wickles had a strong defense team? Comment below. Interestingly enough, in the Scooby-Doo live-action sequel, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, a character named Old Man Wickles, also known as Jeremiah Wickles, is shown as having already served this prison sentence. Based off his behavior and overall approach in life in that movie, it actually looks like he was reformed or rehabilitated by his prison sentence, if you will. If you have not watched either of those live-action Scooby-Doo films from the early 2000s, I would highly recommend checking them out. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next video looking into the ghost of Captain Cutler in episode 2 of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Please, if you're new here, subscribe, like, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our daily content. Thank you guys so much. Now, before I log off, I want to quickly share the inspiration behind this video and the continuation of this series of videos. My son, Valen. He absolutely loves this show and has me watching it every single day with him. I love you, buddy.